But hello? Is this me? Does this sound normal? Is it this microphone? Okay. For whatever reason, the microphone wasn't selected. Like, I unmuted and clearly my closed captioning could hear me. Hi. So, I have a bit of a different kind of project today. It's one that I think you all will find interesting. At least. No, you're so good. Why, the way you phrased it was fine, because it wasn't playing the sound. It wasn't like it was just you. It was stream couldn't hear me.
So Pippin was once again on the sofa this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And this little gremlin,
Uh-huh.
when I was in the bathroom, was like, pay attention to me. And if I stopped for 1 second, pay attention to me. And I'm like, I'm trying, ma'am, I'm busy.
Artie is the craft today. We're gonna finish her today. We're gonna finish her off.
Install a few more brain cells.
You can't just stand there. Artie is a bathroom gremlin, yeah. She's like, what do you think you're doing in there?
My business.
Have you thought about not doing your business? Or at least paying attention to me while you're doing your business? Thanks.
Super distracting.
I am still amazed that you have to wake up first thing in the morning and take a shit. It doesn't make any sense to me. You haven't done it. You haven't eaten anything. You haven't done anything. Like, why is that your first?
Mm-hmm.
I'm awake. Time to poop. Must be a man thing.
It's not. I'm not the only one.
A bathroom buddy. Use the litter box while you're going. Oh my god.
That's adorable.
We're pee-pee buddies. Yeah, that's like she used to like using the litter box when I was in here. So that's why we would joke she would poop when I would stream. Now she likes to poop in Pippin's box, so. She's a cat, you can't do your business alone. Yeah, she's like, what if someone tried to come up and attack you, Dad? How would you know?
I would know.
I would defend you.
Would you?
Look
I feel
at her.
like you're just as likely to ask them for scritches.
Look at her. She's fierce.
Yeah.
Are you fierce? Do you see that? She just rubbed her fangs on me. She's like, yeah, I'm fierce. Feel my teeth. Your cats use the litter box when you're in the bathroom too? Stop.
I like your sweater.
Thanks. I was trying to find one that wasn't fuzzy because
Yeah.
seeing if that helps. It doesn't. I still want to rip my arms off.
I wonder if we can get like a chamomile type lotion. If that'll help.
I mean, the Sarna stuff does. I just also was like, maybe I should cover up a little today because it looks really bad.
Who cares what it looks like?
I do. Artie is terrifying. She has killed me. This is true. She has killed. In Among Us.
Oh, that's right.
She,
Totally sabotaged
she
you.
has taken a life before.
In front of everybody
In
else.
front of other people. No, come back. Artie would absolutely ask intruders for scritches, not in the same way Coco would have. We were
No,
talking
oh my
about that
God,
the other
she
day.
would be- she's such a bad guard. Except for the one time that she was really good.
Yeah, she defended each of us once. So twice. Coco was like, "No, I'll screw you over. How dare you?"
I never saw her got that mad.
But other than that, if someone like broke into the house, she would have been like, "Hi, oh my God, what are we doing? What are you looking for? Can I help you find it?" Like,
over here is where we keep the valuables. Take as much as you want. Just give me a cookie.
Here are all of my toys. Are these valuable to you? They're valuable to me. And I do it again. Yeah, we were like holding hands. We were standing there talking. I mean, you see how she is though when I'm like using the mouse and she just headbutts the mouse. And you know, I was fully prepared to unalive someone in front of you, silly, because I knew you would have had my back. So my hand was like hovering by that button, and Artie just comes over and goes, "Headbutt," and I'm like, "Please, you, oh God, it was too late. It was too late. She was done." No, I wish there was. We were practicing, and so we were just doing like a Discord thing. It was right before our first one, like when we did it as like a, you know, for fundraising and stuff like that. And so I had never played Among Us before, and neither had Silly, or I don't know, Silly, you had. A few people hadn't. And so we were like doing practice. And that was my practice, was Artie. That was literally the first round. It was the first round I got imposter. And it was the first I got voted out right away. And I was like, "Listen, y'all. Like, I couldn't even defend myself because I was laughing."
I'm an arts and crafts master.
So.
Why did I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Oh, hi. Thank you for the resub. Community Among Us would be a great charity incentive. It would be fun. I would play Among Us. Eight more months till the funny number. It's true. James, what color do you want for a paper star? Goose, duck. Purple? Which color? The light, middle, or dark? I never would have thought you would have said purple. I for sure was thinking green or orange, but dark. Okay. Also, I saw the Ginorman crafts. I will get to that after this. Don't worry, I saw you. I saw you with my own eyes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. For real? Is it really? What is your favorite color? Well, let me rephrase that. Your favorite color is like, is it still army green? Okay. I was like... Okay. Can we all just appreciate how beautiful my meadow dragon looks in the snow? Really? Yeah, if we're talking about painting a room, that's different than favorite colors. Like, I would not paint a room teal. I love it. I mean, not unless it was, like, a dark one. Like, close to, like, the top, like, this color. Like, it'd have to be a dark one. I would not want a bright colored teal painted room. That would be too much. I love teal, but it wouldn't be soothing. Right? I'm literally just writing hubby. And you get a little heart. I'm learning so much about you. But see, I feel like you're very different because, like, if I were to ask you what your favorite color shirt was in terms of, like, a plaid shirt, you don't want a purple plaid shirt. You want a red one or a blue one. Dark green, sure. Purple plaid would be choice. Dark duck egg blue bedroom once. It was so pretty. Oh, yeah. No, like, I feel like really bright colors work well as, like, accents. Or, like, very, very saturated colors can work well like that. But too much of it can be very overwhelming. So, I know I posted in Discord, like, after I had already gone live, but we're doing a different kind of finish today. And it's one I've literally had for a while. And it's probably the most interesting piece that I have. So, you know how I talked about how I love doing backstitching in cross-stitch pieces? And how some people absolutely hate it? Like, with a passion, hate it? So, years ago, probably like 2022, if not earlier, there was a post in a Facebook group that I'm in by a woman who loves to cross stitch, loves cross stitching, hates back stitching. Fair. Again, I don't think that, you know, I think that a lot of people feel like that. However, she also was like, I don't have space to display things. She's like, so I just really like to cross stitch. There's your purple star, James. Sorry, one spot's a little bent funny. It's a little butt. Hold on. There we go. He's a little lopsided. But we love him just the same. Into the jar. I have one blue star and one pink star. 2 blue stars, 1 pink star, and the rest are purple in this. Just so you all know. Anyway. This woman posted asking for people to share a pattern, a cross stitch that they have wanted to do but have not gotten the time to. They just haven't gotten around to it. I love how many gold you have. Yeah, those are all the raids. That's pretty cool. And so this, I don't remember when we first learned that J.K. Rowling sucked eggs. But this was before that. And I had this pattern on my wish list. And it was down on the wish list because it was for me. Well, what this lady did was she made a post. And she was like, please, yeah, old. She was like, I'll get to you all in order. I'm just looking for cross stitches to do. So I posted this a long time ago. And then maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, again, sorry, oops, it's been a while. It's been sitting here. I got contacted. She goes, hi, I finished your piece. Can I mail it to you? I had forgotten. I mean, I was not first on the list. I was down a ways. And I was like, hell yeah. And I got this in the mail. A fully cross-stitched with no back stitching at all piece. I have the pattern. I have the thread. Oh yeah, and this is fan made, so that makes it even better. Like, that's why I'm doing it on stream. If it was like licensed, no, ew. And so I thought, why don't we finish, or, well, I don't know that we're gonna finish it, but why don't we work on it? You know? Why not? Why not? So it's not all backstitched in 310. Actually, and let me grab a link to this pattern. So if you look, there's like different colors. There's like blue, green, yellow, red. There's a bunch. And that tells me what color I need to backstitch in and how many strands. This is a designer whose work I have stitched before. They're beautiful. That like Sleepy Dragon one that I did like a long time ago on stream, that was one of hers. Oh yeah. So these red lines are actually fishing thread. If you like fishing wire, fishing line. I don't know. It is, it's kind of hard to show. It's shiny. And some people, like, cross-stitch patterns come most of the time in 10 by 10 blocks. See how, like, there's the dark square? Like, you can see these are 4 different squares. So these represent those squares. So like these are 10 by 10 stitched sections, if you will. And some people will do it like this as a guideline instead of using fabric with the guidelines printed on the fabric. Because basically what you do, like I could do this now. And I might, because once I start backstitching, it might get kind of funny. She left it in case I wanted it. But basically you cut it, and because it's like a silky thread, it'll pull right out and it won't disturb the stitches. But she was using it as a guideline to keep track of where she was in the pattern. So it's a really cool like technique. I've done it on like my really, really big pieces. Yeah, I'm gonna remove it. I was trying to find, what is it? Bunny Wizard. Maybe let me try looking it up like that. Oh, Bunny Wizard cross stitch. I kind of love that when I looked on Etsy for Bunny Wizard, I found cosplay. Like, you could buy things to dress up your bunny as a wizard. I freaking love that. Alright. Maybe they're not on Etsy anymore. Okay, that's cute, yeah. Can I... Oh. See, and this is one of those unfortunate things. It looks like a lot of the... It might not be sold anymore. The designer is... I hate to say this, but I'm not sure. I want to say Russian, and I know that there was a lot of like removing of patterns and things like that at some point. Because unfortunately a lot of... Oh yeah, here's a website where I can like download it illegally. No. No thank you. Not what I'm looking for. I was looking for where to purchase S.A. Stitch. Let's try looking that up. They do have a website, and it is also like this. Let me see if this is Kits by... Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yeah, this is her. Okay, maybe this one's just not sold anymore then. But I'll at least link to her shop. She's got so many cute patterns. I've stitched some of her stuff before. Like here you can see all the other little bunnies that are available. She has a lot of bunnies. But like, oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. It's a little vampire dragon. I have stitched her stuff. This is her legit, like this is the legit Etsy page. So I will link to that. Instead of the pattern if the pattern's not here. Well, here's what I can do. I can do that. If anyone wants to go through and see if they can find this exact pattern, you're welcome to. If not, I'll just make a link to their website, to their Etsy. Commands. I was looking. Oh, crud. Maybe we'll just do pattern for today. Want to see more from the designer that Megan is stitching today? Oh. Georgina found it. Want to stitch what Megan is working on? Find it here. You are very good at that. Georgina is like the speediest speedster in all the land. Okay. Of course, my seam ripper isn't where it normally is. And I really don't have the foggiest idea of where it could be. So I'll just use my little scissors and be careful. One moment. Oh, wait, is my... Okay, well... I had a thought about where my hoop might have been, and it wasn't there, but my seam ripper was. So, win, lose? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, since this is like smooth, it just pulls right out from where the stitching is. Let me just do it slow. Yes, so years ago, I don't even remember what Facebook group it was in, which is like, oh, I don't even have to cut it. These little spots are how she wove it in. Ah. So many, many years ago, someone had posted in a Facebook group basically saying that they do not like backstitching projects, and they also don't really have a lot of like wall space or any interest in displaying a lot of finished pieces, but they love to cross stitch. They absolutely love cross stitching, and they were wondering if there were any patterns that people had in their wish list that they just hadn't ever gotten around to making, that had a lot of back stitching, or could have a lot of color changes or whatever. She didn't care. She was like, the only condition is I'm not back stitching it. She goes, so I will fully stitch the piece for you and mail it to you, and you can finish it. And I went ahead and I put my name on this list. It was, again, a long time ago. And this was the pattern that I had picked. Hi, Elf! Picture. Oh, yay! This was the pattern I had. And like I was saying in chat, this was before we found out the kind of person that J.K. Rowling was. And it had been in my list for a really long time. And I didn't, like, every now and again I would get like a ping on that post as she was working through the list, and she'd share pictures of what she had stitched and everything. And many years later, probably like 2 years or so after I had commented my pattern, I got a message from her. And she was like, "Hi, it's done." She just basically worked her way down the list. And she was like, "Can I have your address?" Like, she showed a picture of it all done. And she's like, "I'd love to mail it to you." And so I got this in the mail, again, a while ago. And I have never finished it. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to work on today on Finish Friday, I was like, why not pull this out? Why not work on this that's been sitting in a drawer just waiting to be finished for a really long time now? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Post our Ravel. Oh, gift each other patterns. Oh my gosh, I love that. Heck yeah. I love things like that. I just love that this lady was like, "I just really love cross stitching." And she's like, "But I don't love back stitching. And I don't have the wall space to hang as many things as she's like, "I just want to stitch." And so she just was like, "I'll just go down the list." As, you know, I go down the list. And then, yeah, a couple weeks later, or whatever, I got the package. And in it was this and the pattern. So it's about dang time. You do that but with books? I love that. You do a digital Christmas swap every year? That's so fun. Maybe we should do something like that. Like, I don't know, have like a limit, like a $5 or $10 limit. And like if people want to sign up, they can, and they can like attach a wish list or whatever. Let me throw this away. In an actual garbage can so the cat doesn't eat it. Okay. My notebook is only for yarn things. It doesn't have a place for cross stitch, but the one that I'm working on might. Like, that I'm working on posting. Now, oh, you know what? Ha. Set limits. Yeah, like, yeah, it could be a pattern. It could be any kind of wish list thing. But that could be fun. What am I rolling over? There's nothing on the floor. Why? Okay. Oh, that. Okay. I don't like using hoops when part of the stitching is going to get smooshed by the hoop. And there's like a little feather bit up there that is. But I don't know where my Q-snap is. It it has a project on it. I know the project. I don't know. I looked in the closet. I looked in the drawers. Oh, you know what I haven't shown you all? We're going to take a real quick little field trip. Come with me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. There's nothing thrown in here. This is just hanging right now because I don't know if I'm going to keep it there. But look. This is what we did. Those are all of my patterns now because they used to be scattered on different shelves. Wow. But yeah, I looked in here for the Q-snap. There's a lot of fabric in here. But it's not there. But yeah. Don't mind the rest of the room. Pocket for each project? Yeah. I'm still working on the other things. I wanted to get everything, you know, like put away. And now I just have like a few, I mean the bag that's over here by my desk has the yarn in it for my cardigan. And so, you know, I just have like a few things like that. Do I have back stitching? I do. Okay. I'm very proud of how good the closet looks. I have some other spots that still need work in the office, but that's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to all get finished at the same time. You know? Oh my god, I just realized there's a little mouse on the hat. That's so cute. Okay. Okay. I would say 98% of it is. The bit that isn't done is I have one bin downstairs that has like some blanket yarn stuff in it that needs to get done. And my Aunt Shirley yarn collection is not inventoried and it does not count towards my craft, like my actual business, because I'm not using any of that yarn for my business. But there is a part of me that wants to inventory that in like a separate spreadsheet just so I know what I have. But yeah, all of the yarn in my office is inventoried. Actually, also, hi Emily, good morning. I'm going to go over right now and go to Michael's, and I'm going to scroll to Impeccable Gold Tweed, and I'm going to say, oops, I need used in 2025. I have used one. Because I've used one of them so far. No longer have it. It's not business but I would like to know what I have and like how much of it I have for like planning purposes, if that makes sense. All right, so we're going to start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Where should we start on this? Should I start with 310 Or should I start, like, working, like, left to right? Sounds like good for planning. Yeah. And I do also need, can I show you this? Can I show you guys something that makes me really proud? Of course I can. You're going to say, of course you can, Megan. I found a website that I could copy and paste the DMC cross-stitch thread. And it came with a tiny color swatch that also copy and pasted. So I can inventory it. I know, Kenya. So I can inventory it the same way I'm inventorying my yarn. And I'll know how, because like some colors, like, okay, you would think, oh, what, she just has one of all of them. Which I do. But some I've kitted up projects, and so I might have like 5 of this color because it's in a kit. So James and I are going to have to sit down at some point, or I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be a bear. I can copy this spreadsheet. Like, I can copy this and put it in another Google Doc that's not attached to all of my other... Yeah. I can copy and paste this into a separate doc, because I don't want to share this one because it has all of my other things. Like, all of my other spreadsheet things on the bottom. But I can absolutely, like, make just one spreadsheet with all of this. If a mod could put that in the things Megan needs to do, that would be superb. I would appreciate you so very much. Yeah. It's super easy. I just have to copy, paste, and then, like, make a shareable link. So. How are you feeling, Kenya? How's your noggin? Your voice comes and goes. Ugh. And if the headaches still, are they still staying away while the voice is being stupid? Still congested though. I'm sorry, that sucks. Not bad, headache is gone. Okay, well that's good. I'm sorry that the rest of it sucks. But yay for no headache? Tiny wins? You know what else I'm going to do? I should have done this beforehand because we're about to be a freaking hour into stream. And I haven't done a single thing yet. A cough entered the chat yesterday? That's pretty rude. Like, uninvited, just, like, barged right in. Ew. Uninvited guests are the worst. Just showed up, so rude. We had setup and that's okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright, blue is 2 strands of 310. This is where it gets tricky, and on the stretch break, I'm going to photocopy this so that I can highlight as I go. So that I don't end up... Also, oh shoot, Allison, you shared a link. Oh god, that was like forever ago. Okay, hold on, wait, it's still there. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. Screaming and crying. Oh my god. I'll add it to Throne. Okay, okay. You're right. But I feel like I haven't done anything. You know? I personally feel like... Oh yeah, I have to do Ginorman Crafts. Okay, I'll do that on the, after the stretch break too. Because I can move the camera back. Oh, no, why are you... Wait, why are you changing it? Oh, because it thinks I'm in the UK. I'm like, why are you putting pounds? Y'all, I'm so itchy. Not to be dramatic, but I would really like to peel off this layer of skin and put it in the washing machine and see if it helps. Do you think it would help? I don't know. Leave my hook in the other room and then just sit back and my scissors are just out of reach. Yeah. And you have to sit down and you have no drink. Uh-huh. No, you all are so right. To be... Listen... I just think it would feel really good to, like, machine wash it. The hives are so itchy. I'm really hoping that the Allegra helps. We're trying a different antihistamine to see if it helps. And you're ready to actually start, and now you have to pee. Put it on gentle. Let me... Can I turn off the autofocus? Oh. There we go. In 6 months? That's awesome. That time will fly by. You know what I didn't do before I started this was take a picture. And I should. Like a before the back stitching picture. Not until next year, but now you can get hyped a little. Heck yeah. Now it's like, no, that's actually coming up. I don't know if that's a pet from them or one of my pets. Yeah, so it's normally an outline. It's not always black. Like the owl will be getting back stitched in a dark gray. But it adds like the final details. It's like you know, when you draw, a lot of times people start with like the outline and then they add the color. This is just the bat. It's inverse. You do the color part, you color everything in, and then you add the outline, basically. So, what's really fun about backstitching is how much the piece changes when you do it. Like, it'll pop. It's gonna look so good. But it's stretch break time. So I'm going to quickly photocopy this so I can highlight what I've done because there's a lot of backstitching. And I'm going to set up to do a Ginorman Crafts when we get back because I didn't forget about that. You forgot about that. I'll be right back. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, stretch. Okay, sorry. I put some lotion on during that break too. And then I was washing my, you can see I washed my hands because then I had lotion on my hands. And so because I had lotion on my hands, I couldn't hit continue. I couldn't, and then I couldn't, and then my hands are wet. Anyway, we're going to do Ginormon Crafts here. And yeah, it was one of those like, damn it was like a perfect storm of things. Let me grab these things that copied. And then Norman should use one of these yarns that doesn't have a a label. A miscellaneous yarn. Oh wait, I put that in here. Ha! Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's cream. Okay. Okay. Norman's here. He's got his hook. He has his yarn. Let me move this seam ripper, buddy. You don't need that. Let me pull my phone over so I can read chat. Kenya, I don't know if you're still here, but my Instagram post today had snow in it, and I thought of you. Because you want your snow tax. That's like all the snow. It's like all against like the back of the yard. Like it looks like there's snow on the ground and there's not. Yeah, so if you look at Instagram, if you do exclamation point Instagram, it'll bring you right up to it, but I really like the picture. I think it turned out really pretty. Also, I'll show you after Norman is done. The critters came by last night. We had both Abrams and Oopsie. And oh my gosh. Can you see my hand? Or Norman's hands? These are Norman's hands. And it was really cute because you could see their little feet, their little footprints into snow. And it made me happy. No, the one with the dragon. I mean, the hedgehog one is in the snow too. That one was from a few days ago. Dragon going to look. Okay. It's the newest thing I posted. Norman, this yarn is slippery, my dude. How do I know? He told me. See when I rest my head on his like this, we're psychically connected now. It's like a Vulcan mind meld. My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts. Yeah, see, that checks out. Yeah, Norman's pretty shy. He doesn't really like to talk. Nothing against you all. He likes you guys, but you know. He just whispers under his beard. He's like a Muppet. And then I translate. Norman loves you. Wait, I just realized, James. You subscribed. And you didn't get to pick a thing to erase. On the new emote. I'll open that. Like Beaker, yeah. You'll have to pick a number. Yeah. It's loading. James, who's, well, I guess he's technically not a Muppet. What's your favorite, like, current... Okay, yes. Yeah. What's your favorite current beef with a puppet? Not a Muppet, necessarily. James's favorite thing online. James's favorite thing online has been discovering that Elmo has big feelings about a rock. He's just a rock. Rocco's a rock. Well, Elmo is 4. Elmo's also not wrong. Rocco is a rock. Like, by all accounts, Elmo's not wrong. Even though he's only 4. Rocco is in fact... Alright, now that doesn't negate the fact that it is, I think it's Zoe's imaginary friend or, like, buddy. Like, that's fine. That's valid. But Rocco is a rock. He stole a perfectly good cookie from Elmo. Cookie Monster would have eaten Rocco. Zoe is annoying, to be fair. Rocco is a pet rock and thus his family. But I also understand where Elmo is coming from. Norman did very good on his start. Thank you for asking him to show you some more of his crocheting. I just think that it's adorable. Which square? Yes. I need it now. Hold on. Rocco was a rock. What square would you like to delete on the color or the erase by number, I guess? 35? Alright, as soon as this emote is uncovered, it's going to be a new emote here on the channel. So anytime that you subscribe, or if you gift subs, you get to pick a spot to erase. If you gift 5 subs, you get to erase 5 spots. So, I'm just saying. I know, it was quite cute watching you sob watching A Muppet's Christmas Carol. He didn't cry when I walked down the aisle. But Muppets, that'll do it. Rocco does not have eyes.
I'm an arts
Or
and
a
crafts
mouth.
master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hi friends. Oh woo.
Hi, Susan. What number would you like for me to erase for you? But he didn't even get, like, happy, like, you know, like, not even, like, a happy little tear in the corner of his eye. 49. I hope that there's something here. I'll feel really bad if there isn't. Uh-oh. Okay, there is. Why is that not enough? Because you see all these beautiful videos of people just like, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. Far more emotional than a wedding. Silly, I would cry for you. Because it's like the happiest thing, like you're marrying me. Although, maybe past you knew something. Susan, what color would you like for your paper star? Your brother sobbed through his vows, see? So you're telling me that should I get pregnant, push out a 8-pound watermelon, you're not gonna cry then because you're happy? I'm gonna kick you in the nards until you cry. Light or dark purple, Susan? Gotta hop up the aisle dressed as Tiny Tim. Damn, I didn't know. No, I don't think he'll pass out. He's seen stuff as like an army, being in the military. He's seen some stuff. I feel like I would pass out. I have to ask the nurse to dress anything coming out of me. As Tiny Tim. Tell a story about me telling you on our wedding day about legs. What, about not to lock your legs? When you're standing at the altar? I like that I made James laugh loud enough to actually hear it. Yeah, because he was like, yeah, that's one thing, like, you know, you see it happen all the time with soldiers when they're standing at attention and they lock their legs. He's like, they'll pass out. He's like, so don't lock your legs while you're standing up there and you'll be fine. So then I was thinking about that. Like, gee, thanks. I'll make sure I don't lock my legs under my wedding dress. I don't know what else happened. I don't know what else happened when we got married. He didn't cry, I know that. But all I kept thinking about was don't lock your legs, girl. Oh, there's a hype train that could be coming. It is there in the distance. If we're talking about random stories from your wedding, we need to talk about the rings. Oh my god. Is this James laughing? Kenya, is that what you clipped? That's amazing. We got married in your church with my priest. It was a beautiful day that I cherished, and you're all like, he didn't cry. You cherished it. Listen, I didn't pick on you for crying at emotional things. I get it. Like, we both bawled our eyes out with Coco. I don't make fun of that. That I understand. However, crying at the Muppets Christmas. And not when you see the girl that you're choosing to spend the rest of your life with? Wow. You're right. It probably would have been different if I came dressed as, like, Miss Piggy. Or no, whatever, Scrooge's lady was. There we go. There's Susan's star. Into the jar. Whatever Scrooge's lady was that left him, if I came dressed like her and I walked back up the aisle, maybe that's what I should have done. If you only knew then, the wedding hymn would be "Bless Us All." How did I make the paper star, Susan? Oh! I'll try and show it better next time on video. But if you look up Lucky Star, like origami, there's like a whole bunch of little tutorials out there. I can show you, like, hold on. I do have a little paper instruction I can show you. So you fold it like this. Oh god, sorry, the camera's not on autofocus. And then you fold it, and once it gets folded into like little like hexagon, you would dent the sides in with your thumbs or your thumb and whatever. Yeah. It's really cool. You couldn't imagine waiting one more year to marry me? Well, we were already married, so it didn't really matter if you wanted to wait or not. Legally, you were still stuck with me. Made them all through high school to entertain and impress the guys you hung out with. I love that. No, look, I'm not saying that, like, I'm just saying that we were already married legally. So even if you walked away, I'd be like, sucks to be you. I'm already on your insurance. You stuck with me. Isn't the owl cute? James texting me. I'm just saying legally. Okay, so it originally we originally started off with 2 strands of black. And then this designer has you change sometimes, so like now it's just 1 strand of black, and it makes like almost like shadows and stuff like that. Oops. One, two, three. Crookshanks. This is the bunny's foot, and that's the bunny's hand. It's holding her. It's holding Hedwig. And that's the bunny's long ears. I think if you do exclamation point pattern, it pulls up a link if you want to see what it'll look like all done. Oh, you saw eyes, not talons. Got it. Oops. I don't know. I mean, in theory, Crookshanks is like, I'll eat you, so maybe. Crookshanks is like, F around and find out, buddy. No one had a bunny. This was a pattern that I had a really long time ago a person had posted in a Discord that I was in about how they really love to cross stitch, but they hate back stitching and they don't really have anywhere to hang things, but they love to cross stitch. And so they were like, if there's anyone that has like a complicated pattern that they've just never gotten around to stitching, drop a link in the comments down below, and I'm going to like go through, you know, like first come first serve kind of thing, and you know, as I get to things I'll stitch them, and you know, I'll do it for as long as I want. And so I had commented this pattern, and then like a couple of years later I got like a DM from them and they were like, hey, I finished your pattern, can I have your address? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. So, yeah, I was like, that, it's so cool, like, that this person was just like, I just want to stitch. I don't want to, like, necessarily keep the thing. So then they mailed it to me, and I got it, and it's been sitting waiting for me to add the back stitching ever since. It's been a while. Because, like, I had put this pattern in there before I found out about JK and her thoughts on things. You know? Not that this is a pattern that any money goes to her. This is fan made, so it doesn't matter for that reason. But, yeah. So this, like, bunny is a character of this, like, cross-stitch designers. Like, if you look at any of her other designs, she has a lot with this bunny. So, we enjoy what we already have and don't fund more. Yep. Fan-made, I'm all for. I'm all for supporting fans making money off of her. You know what? Crookshanks can also play with her while we're eating. Oh my god, Emily. We'll always support the fan made, yep. No, I'm right there with you. Hang on. Where did my other tape go? Doing a heckin' lurk. Thanks for your lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. trolls? No. Tell me about your project. Can't stop the feeling. All you're seeing. Troll hair and headbands. Oh my gosh. I would love to see pictures of said wigs. That sounds so cute. That's so fun. It's gonna be adorable. Yeah, I agree. My arms itch.
Set them on fire.
Are you?
Hmm?
Yeah. I had a lot of water today.
Okay. I've only ever seen the first Troll movie. I've seen like the beginning of the second one, or I think it's the second one, the World Tour one, several times, but I've never actually finished it. It's either like on in the morning and I end up falling asleep. Whichever one the World Tour one is. The one with the rock troll. Or it's like during pet feeding time. And so it like ends up like I see some of it. And then I'm like downstairs feeding the others. That's the second one. What's the third one then? I didn't realize there was 3. They're cute. If you like the trolls growing up, the movies are cute. The boy band one, I have never even seen that one. Oh my gosh. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. The music in it is very good. Like, the leads are Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick. Right? That's her name. All of a sudden, I doubted myself as soon as I said it out loud. Yeah, okay. You want to watch them? I gotta look into, like, how to do Discord movie nights. Because I think that would be fun. Where's the third one? Gosh, my arms are itchy. You don't like him, but he's talented? Yeah. You can help, it's unnecessarily complicated. Fantastic! I feel like all things related to streaming are. Thank you for offering to help, though. That would be wonderfully appreciated. Can I tell you all, like, something that has made me, like, happy? It's made me sad. I've cried a lot about it. With, like, TikTok going away. And I know that that might sound silly. It's just, like... It's 4 years of my life that... It's 4 years of my life as a cat... As someone who documented her time rescuing cats that is just gone. And also as someone, I mean, you all know, it's really difficult to be like a content creator. And 19,000 followers is nothing to like sneeze at. Like that's, I busted my butt for that. And I'm, like, super duper emotional about it all just going away, which I know sounds, it is very first world problems. And I know that. But I've been, like, sharing Maple's Instagram and, like, YouTube page and stuff like that on TikTok in, like, the last couple of videos, just hoping for, like, some of the people who want to continue to, like, watch his journey or, like, be a part of it, can find us and follow us. And so I don't know if you've heard my phone vibrating here and there, but it's, like, Instagram notifications about new followers. So when I first started posting about it, we were at, like, I want to say 1,300 followers on Instagram, and I'm at 1,500 right now. Which is so tiny compared to 19,000, but it's so amazing that, like, 200 people, that's amazing that, like, they were like, yeah, and then there are people who don't want to support Meta. That's fine, I understand. So I was like, I do have a YouTube, I was honest, I'm like, I stopped posting because it was just a lot to post on several platforms all the time, and YouTube did piss poor. I never had interaction there, so I just stopped posting. But there are other people who are like, I don't want to support, like, Meta. And so I've gotten, like, I think we have, like, 50 people on YouTube following. And I'm just like, it's sad, but it's sweet all at the same time. Checking it out, second day getting, yeah. I don't know about this app. Then I scrolled, came across Maple, so I followed. And that's why I'm on TikTok. I'm so sad. Yeah. Well, and that was something too. Like I posted a link to the video that I shared on TikTok in our Discord. And I was like, you know, I know that like this is a Maple thing and not like a craft thing. I'm like, but there are some of you that I know that are really good friends of mine now that I met because of Maple. Like, because of his TikTok page, like, you came over here and now, like, I don't know, it's just, it's special. If anyone wants to, well, yeah, and that's one of the hard things, Emily, is that a lot of these, like, posts on all the social things, you have to pay for a lot of it. There's his TikTok. There's his Instagram. The last TikTok that I posted will be my last TikTok I'm posting. Unless something changes and we can start posting again. Like, that was my final one. And I was really emotional about it. I was mostly emotional about it because, like, pulling up old videos and, like, looking back at things. And, like, that was what got me, like, real choked up. You know, it was like... Here, hold on. Hold on. Those of you who were around from the beginning, peep this one that I downloaded. Right? The original.
He was super afraid of everything at first. In fact, I would leave food out and I would have to sit halfway across the yard before he would even start going towards it. It took a couple of months before I could go from this distance. You can come by anytime. Yeah.
And, like, look at him. Look.
Yeah.
He was so skinny and little and terrified of everything.
And finally, we were here. Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's a good girl.
I thought he was a girl at first.
At this point, Maple realized that if he came closer to the house, there were a lot less bugs, and that made us...
Look at the manicurist hand. And then I'm like, and this is him now. And this is him now. Like... Oops, I'm scrolling the wrong way. This is him now. Making biscuits on my lap. I'm so glad he found me too. And like one of the things I kept talking about was like how him finding me changed the trajectory of Artemis's life. It changed Pippin. It changed Gandalf's. Like, he saved 3 other cats in my immediate area, not to mention the people who watch his videos and were like, I used to think that these guys were just nuisances and I would ignore them, and now I'm feeding them, and like this, and like, oh my god. You know, like his Dodo video had, like, look at those biscuits. Those are good biscuits. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen. I actually... This is one of those things that I was like, this is something silly to spend money on. But then what I did was I also went ahead and I was like, but how much time is it going to save me? And my time is worth money. Because one of the things that I was really broken up about was losing 4 years of video. And doing the math, I have almost 600 videos. That's a lot of videos to download. And there was like one way I'd found that I could do it for free, but it only downloaded like 400 of the videos, which is a lot. But I was like, I now have to go through and download like 200 more. Or I found an app that I could download to my computer, pay $20 for like a lifetime membership, and it would download everything. And I was like, you know what? My 4 years of memories is worth the $20. My 4 years of watching him, like all of that, like, that's worth it. And I balked at it at first because I'm like, I don't want to spend that money. Like, you all know, we're pinching pennies over here. And I was like, but I would be more upset if I'd lost everything. If it was all gone, that would crush me. So, and again, I was like, trying to download over 200 videos individually would take way more than 2 hours. If I'm valuing this as being a $10 an hour purchase, it would take me way more than 2 hours. Therefore, the $20 purchase makes sense. That's how things get decided sometimes. Yeah, I do say that Coco sent him. Absolutely. 100%, because we at that point had lost the guinea pigs, we lost Coco. Well, we lost Coco before we lost Smudge. Like, she waited until after Smudge was gone. And then James was being sent, to Alaska for training. Or, no, sorry, California. Wrong place. James was being sent to California for training. What was originally supposed to be a month. He was supposed to be gone 4 weeks. And I was distraught about that. I was beside myself. And then we found out, no, it's not going to be for 4 weeks. It's going to be for 4 months. And I came undone. I just fell apart. Maple showed up the next day. Like, the day that I dropped James off at the train station, or, yeah, did you take the train? No, the airport. Did you take the train to the airport? You did take the train to the airport. Yeah, because I was like, there's no way that I could not drive. If I was like, I couldn't drive from the airport home. That was too much for me. Driving from the train station home, I was a sobbing, crying mess. Like, the train station's a lot closer than the airport. And then I crawled back into bed because it was early. I crawled back into bed, I went to sleep. I woke up, I fed Patch, I took him out, and Maple was on the woodpile. Sleeping. Like, he always was there. He knew. And that's what I said, that Coco was like, Mom needs something to do. Mom's going to be upset. She just has Patch in the house. She has no other animals to worry about. She's going to be worrying about herself and just like counting the days until Dad's back. I know. I'll give her something to focus on. And then Maple showed up. And yeah. He did give me something else to do and something else to, and it was such a weird 4 months. It was such a bad, oh my God. That was also when our giant oak tree fell in the backyard. Our 110-plus-year-old oak tree just decided it was done. It was done with life. It quit. And it just fell apart. Well, hold on, actually. I didn't even remember this. The night before James left. Was it the night before or 2 nights before? It might have been 2 nights before. We started having flying termites in our house. Just all of a sudden, they started coming in through like a crack. And so termites. But no, it was not that long before, because I remember us calling. We were calling and they couldn't, like, they were coming out ASAP, but you were already gone. Like, they came out, I want to say, like, a day or two after you left. It was like 2 days before you left, because I remember we started taping everything before you left. Flying. Yeah. They fly when they're young. Nope. Yeah, we kind of noped on that one too. We didn't know what it was. It was just like one or two. Like here or there. We were like, huh, that's weird. It was the spring. We figured, okay, bugs are coming in, you know. And then there was many of them coming through. It was actually through the breezeway. Yeah, through the crack in between the breezeway and our living room. They were just like coming up through the crack. They were everywhere. Yep. And then we started Googling, you know, what they were, because we're like, where are they coming from? And then we went into the basement, and they were all in the basement. They were coming through the beam. So then we called Terminex, and they were like, you can put tape. Tape will keep them at bay for now until we can get out. So we started duct taping everything closed. So that was the first thing I had to deal with when he was gone, was having strange men in our house drilling to kill termites. Big tree by your window at work, so they are all over after the rain. Yeah. Yeah. Now, termites aren't found all over the place. So. But now you know. Now at least you know, so should you ever come across something like that and you're like, what the hell is this? Also, it's stretch break time, evidently. We got a decent amount done, considering we had a Norman break and all of that. But yeah, you can see the details popping now on the hat. We're going to get the hat and the rat done, at least, today. So, making progress. We'll play some words. I'll be right back. Whoosh! I like how I just went with P. Nicely done. We got a lot of perfects. Part of me wants to like let y'all keep going. If you want, I guess. I'll leave it up to you. I'm scared to get greedy. This is so fun to watch. Plus we get to speak with you. It does get restarted, that's true. We can do another. Another Hulk smash. I think, actually. Whoosh. Oh god. Mouse, why? Oh dear. Why is my mouse, like, lagging? That's unfortunate. Another smashes mug. Yeah, exactly. You knew exactly what I meant. No. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. Sploop. There we go. Y'all can still see. I'll still talk to you. And we can... words. I could pop it on my phone too. Force? No, force isn't on. Dang. So no F. Oh, these are all 5-letter. Oh! Dang! Last second. Nicely done. Woot woot! Okay. Mouse. That was hard. Alright. We got this, though. Buns. Yeah, that's 5-letter. Buns. Oh! Damn. Suburban. Oh, this is the one where it's hidden now. I hate this. There's an R. Yes. Dang, last second again. Whew. We only advanced 1 level for all that? That seems wrong. That doesn't feel right at all. Alright. Here we go. I know we only just scraped by, but still. Classes is the big word. Did we guess asses? I win. Boy. Perfect advancing 5 levels. Oh God. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I hate when they start speeding up the words. Like the letters spinning. everything. Allison got value. Do we have valuable? No. Value. What? Why is it? Oh, evaluate. Evaluate our letters. Oh my god, it's so crazy. No. My brain left. Okay. I think this might be the furthest we've ever gone. I'm going to turn the words on stream volume off. Wait, would it help if I turned it off so that we don't hear the boop 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 thing over and over? Or is that not going to help because you won't also hear the ping when you guess a word right? What would you prefer? The boop 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 off? Does that add pressure? Yeah, we're going to take a breath. You need to hear it? Okay. No, that's fine. That's why I figured I'd ask. You need the ping. Okay. I didn't know if it was like we're overwhelmed by all the pings and things. But that's totally fine. That's why I asked before I did it. All right, let me know when you're ready. We'll take a breather. Everyone like stretch. Shake out your arms. Shake out your hands. I'm honestly proud of myself for getting anything at this point. Yeah, I gave up. I'm going back to my cross stitch. Shake out the brains. I shall stretch too. Yes, let me highlight what I just did. All right. Are we ready? How are we feeling? Do we want another minute? You ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Fair enough. Here we go. All 5 letters. Chase. Chase is a word. Chaos is a word. Coach. Coaches. Nice. Coaches are all your letters, yes. we're at a nice number right now. Dang. We're unstoppable. Okay, we'll take another quick little break. Another little. Whew. You did it. Look, the Sorting Hat's getting a mouth. I'm clenching, but I can't unclench either. We lose her, I guess, until I go to work tomorrow if we keep winning. Yeah, you just clench forever now. I mean, don't you and I clench anyways, Allison? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Here we go. Damn. Bro, again?
Yeah. I had like 3 full bottles today.
Okay.
I was, it's like 1.5 more than I've had by now.
Sometimes I can't even tell how many letters there are because it's moving so fast.
Especially when you get to the higher levels.
Yeah. Hooray! We didn't at least miss all the... Wow! Honestly, that was pretty good. For getting it at like the very last second. I'm proud of us, chat. Dang. I'm pretty sure that was the best that we've ever done. I think that was our best one, yeah. Very nicely done. Yeah, I don't know that we've had the 2 fake letters and the hidden words and the all the things, so. Well, and that was what was really hard, was that there were times where I'm like, wait, are there 2 letter E's, or is it just moving so fast that, like, my brain is like, there's 2 letter E's. It's like there were a couple of times where I guessed a word where I'm like, I don't even think that that could possibly be, unless we had more fake letter or hidden letters. Like, I just couldn't keep up with it. Just making it up, yeah. There is backstitching around this part of the eyes, but it's with 2 strands, and I'm working with 1 right now, so I'll go back and do that in a minute, but. Phew. My brain feels warm after that. It was exercising. That was wild. It really was. I'm impressed, though. We did pretty good with that. Yeah, after a while, I just stopped being able to think of anything. I was like, I can't even guess. I'm sure that there's like a lot. You need to rest your hands now? No worries. They're fast and furious on that keyboard. I don't blame you. Hang on, I haven't highlighted any. That helped you finish the day? That's good. There's so much backstitching here. In like this little area. After a certain speed, my brain just goes, nope, not even gonna try. Yeah. I do not blame you. And then, yeah, then them being all 5-letter, yeah. That just adds to it. Yeah, the switch is hard. And then, again, also, like, the sound, too, just gets, like, really, like, distracting. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. I did that in the wrong spot. Like, the sound of the letters just, like, flying. Pin the big word guesses. Struggle keeping up with remembering what the correct letters were. Yeah. That's a good idea. We could do that next time. Good call. Next time, yeah, after our brains have recovered. One, two. It's Winnie the Pooh Day. He gets a day. I love that. Oh my god, I just looked over at what I thought was this pattern to take a quick peek. And instead it's this one. I need this. I will make this on stream. It's on my throne list. Oh my god. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was, like, doing the right thing. There's a lot of, like, very little back, like, hold on. Look at this section that I'm on right now. Like, all that green is all back stitching. There's a lot of green there. Look at that. So I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't like... I was in the right spot. Luckily, they have some close-ups of the pattern. So I'm like, yes, I am. I'm in the right place. It makes sense once it's done, yeah. I think it's also a little tricky too when you don't necessarily know the colors. Like, because I didn't stitch this, so I don't know all the symbols, if that makes sense. I'm not used to like, oh yeah, that was a brown that I did. Have a safe drive home. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend, too. We did. We made it to Friday. I don't know how, but we did. And I didn't even try and catch Pokemon during all of that hectic words nonsense. Speaking of Pokemon, I was so excited because in the trading card game on the phone, I ended up getting, like, as one of my first cards, a new Bulbasaur that I didn't have already. And I was like, heck yeah. And then my last card was also the same Bulbasaur. And I was like, really? But I was like, I guess if someone was using me as, like, a wonder pick, they have a better chance of getting it with two. But it was like, I gotten so excited. I was like, heck yeah. And then it was like, it's the same one. That figures. I caught it. I wonder if it's lactose intolerant. Friendly. Safety eyes are in. Heck yes. It's always annoying when they don't want to go in. Alright, that's all I'm going to get out of that thread. Oh, I think that it's one word. Pokegift. There we go. Okay. Let's do this other part of the eyeballs on the sorting hat. Wait. You learned you absolutely hate Ribbler. Oh no. That stinks. I, as a designer, don't like it either because you have to completely like redo all your formatting and your pic, like everything. You can't just upload a pattern. So. That's not cool. 1, 2, 3. You can't download them either, yeah. So you wrote it down. I did part of this like in a weird spot. That's fine. No one's gonna know. Who's gonna tell them? I'm not. Starts here. Yep. Are we enjoying this, by the way? Like, do you want me to work on this again on stream? Or are we all like, eh? Yeah. You love watching backstitching? Yeah, when this lady was like, I don't like backstitching, and I'm like, I love backstitching. I'll do it. Okay, we can bring it back then. At some point. The way that I'm like, I might work on it a little bit off stream, but then I'm like, girl, you got so many other projects to work on. That blanket's not gonna make itself. How far of a travel is that? I'm doing it. And you can't stop me. I've always been of the mindset that if cutting the thread and restarting it is going to be more, like, use more thread than traveling to where I want to go, I'm going to travel. Or comparable to where I want to go. Especially if it's already, like, behind dark fabric or, like, dark stitching area. Yeah. I'm sure I'm making some grannies clutch their pearls. But here we are. I usually thread yours under other stitches in the back. Oh yeah, if it goes over an yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. How did you know about my pearls? I could sense you clutching them. many down is that? Ooh, have a good time grocery shopping. I mean, as good a time as you can, you know. I hope you find lots of tasty snacks. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you on Palia. Listen, sometimes you can buy yourself a tasty treat when you go grocery shopping, and that makes it worth it. Buying a little tasty snack, or I don't know, depending on where you go grocery shopping, you could like get a little, I don't know. Sometimes, I think you mean all the time. Yes. I can't get one every time? No, you can. I reward myself for doing my chores? Yeah, I mean, listen, we got rewards as kids, either allowances or stickers or whatever. Why would that stop? Like, that doesn't need to stop. Anything, I feel like we need it more now. Give me dopamine. Mm-hmm. Sometimes turn on an old Disney movie to listen to when you go grocery shopping. I love that. Yeah, just have like a comfort thing on to listen to. I get that. Do you have like one that you usually go to, or it like depends on what you're in the mood for? Depends on the mood. That's fair. And what I've watched recently, also fair. Personally, I think you can't go wrong with 101 Dalmatians, but I might be biased. I think it was shared in the memes, on Discord again recently. It gets shared every now and again, and every time I'm like, you know what? It's absolutely correct. That Disney gave me unrealistic expectations about how many animals I could own. Yep. I've been in like a cross-stitchy mood lately, so this like scratched an itch. And I'm very happy. It's really bad phrasing on my part as someone who's covered in hives, but you know what? It's an itch I can scratch. You have so many crochet projects out that you need to finish. Yeah. I mean, it's never bad in my mind to like take a little break, especially if you're like craving a certain craft. Even if it's just like for a night. Sometimes it can just kind of like refuel you to like finish the other projects. So I'm giving you permission if you want. If you want permission for Friday today to work on a different project than the ones that you quote unquote need to. As long as it's like something that you can take out and like put back, you know? As long as it's not going to like make a huge mess or something like that, where you're like, yes, I'm going to work on this, and like you pull out everything and then you work on it and then it just like sits there until you work on it again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that too, but sometimes that can just be like really overwhelming. You're like, damn, should not have started this project. Because now I just made a mess for myself to clean up. And then that really doesn't help anything. That's why it's good to always have a variety of sizes ready to go. Ones that you can just put in like a Ziploc bag and put back, you know? There you go, see? Also, don't listen to me. I've got so many works in progress right now. Oh, no. And they're like all gone. Like just mystery vanished. Oh, that's so fair. I don't blame you at all. The way that Allison, my brain just went, buy a new pattern. Problem solved. Then you don't have to worry about the ones that you lost. Just buy a new one. Wait, hold on. Hold on. All the patterns got lost. Time to start more. Oh man, ads are about to roll. I guess that means that it's 6 o'clock, huh? Yep. Dang. Time flew. No, it still exists. It just like Allison's just like took a big old poop on her. That and Safari, also like all the Safari stuff got erased too. right? All your tabs got closed somehow. It just was like, hey, you know what sounds like a lot of fun? Goodbye. And then it just like vanished. Ugh. The worst one that I had was when I couldn't get Safari to open. There was an issue, and like I was going to have to like uninstall and reinstall it. And that of course was going to remove all of my tabs, like everything I had open, but it would not open. It wouldn't work on my phone right. And I same thing. Where I was like, ah, dang. That was like even worse because I knew I was doing it. Like I knew it was coming and there was nothing I could do about it. Like off into the sunset with you, tabs. I salute you. It sucks either way. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I just want to finish this brim on this hat because the hat's almost done. And then we'll have a finish. We'll have a finish on this Friday by finishing the brim of the hat. And that'll make me very happy. So I'm just going a little bit. Just a little bit. No, you're good. Why you're bad? I couldn't snooze the ads, but right now the only people talking are subscribed. So... Oh no, you're okay. It does let people know if they're stuck in ads that, like... Thanks. And I'll be back. Plus, I don't think any of our brains could handle words on stream. Mm-hmm. Look, and I wasn't even looking up, and we all were saying the exact same thing. Yeah, all of us, we have the same brain cell now. After that... You're shrimping while you make a shrimp. Perfect. You are what you eat. You are what you crochet. Also, that sounds really cute. I wish that I had a digital copy of this pattern so I could like zoom in on this part. That's fine. Where was the different color? Okay, I got it. What Pokemon? None of us got it. Rigged. Rigged. So, do y'all think your dog is telling you that it's bedtime? I love that. Do y'all think that I should post like works in progress and things like that? Like, should I post the before picture and then like where we're ending today? Or should I just wait and then do like the before and after? Like the before backstitching and after. Because it's always fun to me to see the real like sharp difference. But I'm also like, would people want more work in progress pictures? You know, like, is that something that... You like them? I guess there's a part of me that's like, does it ruin the, like, excitement of seeing it all done? Does that make sense? Like... Well, I guess that's what I mean, is like, is it better to see... Is it more satisfying to see all the change at once? Like that you could swipe through all the pictures and see it. Oh crap, that's not where that goes. Oh, I don't know that I'm not recording this. So I don't think I'll have a time lapse when it's done. I've done that in the past, and that's really cool. I didn't do it this time. Oh, like as the day progresses? You like seeing progress? Okay. So maybe I'll share a picture of it tomorrow then. Since I shared my little snowy dragon today. I always thought I was going to finish the hat, but I would have to either travel my thread in a weird way, or I could just finish the mouse work over here to finish that edge of the hat, so. We're actually finishing two things. We're finishing the rat and the hat. Huh? It rhymes. It's the lesser known Cat in the Hat. There's so much backstitching here. And they're fractional stitches too. So like instead of coming up through a hole, I have to split the fabric in between the holes. Off-brand Cat in the Hat. Hey Google, turn on my desk lamp. Thanks, Google. You're the best. Oh, Google said I'm amazing too. Thanks, Google. Google's got smooth moves. Hydration check. Thank you. Your Google got confused. I don't have a desk lamp. I'm sorry. Gosh, the urge to now just ask it to do all sorts of things. Just in case it might do something on Emily's end. This stitch is so cute. Thank you. This stitch is like a really fun, I guess, project. So years ago, someone on Facebook had commented about how they really love doing cross stitches, but they don't really have a lot of space to display them, and they hate doing back stitches. And so they were like, you know, I'm looking to like stitch some things, but like I don't really have anything that I want to like display in my home. How about anything that you all want? And it can have as much back stitching, it can be as complex or as easy as you would like. And when I finish it, I'll send it to you and you can finish the project. And so this was, again, years and years ago. And I had said this pattern. And then, like, I want to say almost 2 years after I made that comment, I got a message from that person. And they were like, hey, I finished your cross stitch. Like, because they were working through a list. And they would just, like, pull a different person. And I was like, oh my gosh, really? And they were like, can I have your address so I can send it? And I got this, like, 2 years ago. Easily. If not 3. And then it's just sat. It's sat and it's waited to be finished. So I was like, why not work on that on stream? So they did all the regular stitching, and now it's my job to finish the back stitching. Isn't that so cool? And like, what a fun way to get to stitch a whole bunch of like different projects that you wouldn't normally get to. Or like aren't really like something that you would display in your home or whatever. I just thought it was so kind of them. Shrimp body is done, heck yeah. You and I sound nothing alike to me, but you confuse my phone all the time. I'm so sorry. That person want to come and help with my massive stitch. Yeah, right? Could you imagine someone like putting a heaven and earth design on there? Or it's not like a... What the heck is the other one? Oh my gosh. I have one of theirs and I can't even think of it now. My brain just like threw it away. Cunning? Is Cunning crossed it? No. I don't even know. My brain doesn't want a brain anymore. Although, to be fair, there's no back stitch. Pain-free, yes. To be fair, there's no back stitching in that, so I don't know if they would do it. This is such a cute little mousy rat guy. Hi, I'll be done in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, shut up. Dramatic. How dare Dad leave me alone for 5 seconds?
Right.
Even though you've been going in and out of your office all day. He knows. He's like, it's different this time. Let's name him Trevor in memory of Neville's toad. Yeah, there's no toad in this. There totally could have been one. so much backstitching in this one little spot. Okay, and then 1, 2. Patch, that's enough. Stop. And then as soon as Mom says, he's like, oh yeah, right, sorry. Oh, it's a Diglett from a different region. The naked Diglett. Oh, goodness me. Look at all of that. Look at all that little back and forth and here and there, and I'm not even done. I have a couple more. You didn't know that Tails had a name? Well, now
Found
you've learned
my
something new.
people.
You can go to bed. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. That actually went. Oh. Like they have a different name than Tails? And Sonic has like a name? Like a different thing? Is that what you mean? Like those are nicknames you're saying? Oh. No wonder he goes by Sonic. Like miles per hour. Almost done with this part. Hooray! The hat and the rat are done. So, here's what it looked like when we started. Boy. And now. That was a lot. That was a lot of work, but it looks really good. So I'm happy. Mouse, did you fall asleep? Yes. My goodness, I can't wait to de-shrimpify. Already looks so different. Yeah. That rat. Mouse. I'm saying it's a mouse, not a rat. It's little. Rats are bigger. That little guy was a lot. All right. Let me see who's online. Rats don't have big ears like that, I don't think. Not unless it's like a baby. Not unless it's a little guy. Alright. Let's switch over here to this view so I can move this. Hooray. And this. Okay. Oh. Do we want to go and see someone also cross-stitching? Do we want to see someone crocheting? Or critters? What are you all in the mood for? In the mood for food and sleeping. Valid. Okay. Well, I'm sure that Lumi's just about to wrap up because she's been live for 5 hours. So, let's go. We can go say hi. Do you want to say hi to Lumi? Let's go say hi to Lumi. Make Lumi decide. Lumi can figure it out. She can figure out where you're going to go after. It's not my problem anymore. Lumi's also working on her big Pokemon cross-stitch. And I love this cross-stitch of hers. I will never do one. But I love seeing the progress she makes. Raid train. Yeah, I mean, she's not raiding yet. So technically, it's fine. It's fine. Here, look. Ready? Credits. Whoosh. Here they come. Thank you all. Credits. Credits. There they are. Thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be back on Monday, and we'll be doing something. I don't know what craft. We can talk about it in Discord. But thanks so much for being here. I know there's lots of places you can be on Twitch, and it's a Friday, and I appreciate you spending some of your time here with me. I love you all a lot, and I will see you on Monday. Come and hang out in Discord in the meantime, if you want to. Or here's my social media if you're not about that Discord life. That's fine. Okay.